almost forgot to add these last two placements to the docket in the last couple of classes. And these two aspects are harsh aspects to Venus and Neptune and harsh aspects to Saturn and Venus. Now, if you remember in the last couple of classes, if you was paying attention and taking notes, Venus is what in a man's chart? It is women in a man's chart. But also Venus is our money, what we value, our values, resources. It's how we love, is our love language. And also it rules promiscuity. That's what Venus is. All right. So when it's in harsh aspect to Neptune and Saturn, this can cause a lot of problems with how men treat the women in their life. So say, for example, if they have Venus in harsh aspect to Neptune. Now let's throw in a square in opposition to that. As you all know, like I stated in the last couple of videos, Neptune, the lower octave of Neptune is lies, delusion, deceit, mental health illness, escapism. Y'all know what I'm talking about, escapism. Drugs, alcohol, anything, any type of escapism. It rules jails, asylums, etc., etc. Saturn is a benefic planet, and it's restrictions, it's delays, it's boundaries, it's karma. Okay, so throw a square and an opposition in there, and these type of men, they are straight up menaces to society. Now, a man that has harsh aspects to Neptune and Venus, squaring or opposing it, these typically can be your liars, your cheating. I mean, of course, cheating goes without saying, but these men have a really big delusion around women and how they deal with women. They can be your HOEs. Okay. Even in the Venus Saturn aspect, same. Your HOE, big old HOEs. One woman ain't never enough. They are never satisfied, no matter what you do for them, no matter how much you do for them. These are the ones that are emotionally unavailable. They'll lie. They'll they'll never tell you the truth. They'll always keep you hidden, keep you a secret, keep you in the dark, steal your money, scam you, just all kinds of mental health stuff, alcoholism, escapism, theft, all that low vibrational stuff comes with that placement. And then when you're dealing with a man that has the harsh aspect to the Venus and Saturn, typically men that have this placement, even with the other placement, they were victims of their circumstances growing up as a child. These men typically were deprived of their basic needs as a child. They were severely neglected, maybe even abused as a child. To some extent, they were a victim of their circumstances. It can range for so many different things depending on a man and what he has in his chart and what sign it's in. It could have been a situation where, the parents were on drugs. The parents were alcoholics. The parents had mental health issues. Or maybe the mother or the father or both parents was in a home, but due to societal circumstances, they had to work extremely hard to pay the bills and make the ends meet. So they had to go out there and work 2 and 3 jobs. So maybe they weren't there. Maybe their older brother had to take care of them, or they were the older child raising 7, 8 siblings, or they had to go live with grandmother, and grandmother did the best she could with what she had because she had to take care of you and well, not you, but them and their siblings and the cousins, and everybody's kids was there. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. There was some type of victim of their circumstances. They had extreme or harsh circumstances due to neglect and or abuse of some sort in their childhood. So now let's take it up into their adulthood. These men, they grow up. These are your typical narcissists, and they are straight up opportunists. Okay, now if you are a woman that have this placement, you probably are the type of woman that attract these kind of men. And if you are this kind of woman, I need you to get this shit together. I need you to wrap this shit up by the end of business. I need you to get it together, and I need you to heal. Okay, because you are a target for these type of men. You have a target. Bitch, you got a target right here on the front of your forehead or on your back, maybe even both. You always attract the liars and the cheaters and the unavailable, emotional unavailable men, or the men that always want to use you, or the opportunists. You always attract these kind of men. That's because you haven't healed something. You have holes of trauma, unhealed trauma, self-love. You need to master the lesson of self-love if you have this placement, because you're always going to attract these type of men are banking on you. They need you. Narcissists like this, they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to bring to the table. They always have a supply. They're always looking for their next supply, and we don't need it to be you. Okay, now men like this, y'all know what a wolf is, right? Y'all know that a wolf is one of the most powerful predators in the wild. Y'all know that a wolf can spot their prey, can smell their prey from miles away, and they don't have no problem with taking their time and hunting their prey until they successfully get their kill. This is how these type of men are. So, typically women with this placement, you might be hyper independent. You got your shit together. You got degrees. You got money in the bank. You got a nice body. You're just a beautiful person inside out. You got so much going for you. You got a beautiful home. You got good credit. And men like this, they can spot women like you from a mile away, because they know one thing that you're missing, and that is you're lonely, you're desperate, you just want a man. Listen, you are not, they are not your project. It is not your fucking job to save these men, and it's not your fucking job to fix these men. Stop doing this shit. If you got this placement, I need you to go sit your ass down somewhere, and I need you to go heal yourself and get you some self-love, because these men with this placement, they are always going to seek women like you out, because they know it. They see it from a mile away. These men are your HOEs. I mean the big HOEs. One woman ain't never enough. They are opportunists, and they don't care what they got to do to get what they want from you. They are willing to go to any lengths and any extreme to get what they want from you. They will do anything. These are the type of men that will tear you down just to make themselves feel good. They are very egotistical. These are your DL men. These are your LS men. These are your poly men. And if you are a woman that have this placement, you've dealt with this type of man, or you're dealing with this type of man, listen, I need you to not only get healed and get the help that you need from this point on. If you need to get you a third party to help you vet these men out, especially if you have the one with the Venus, the Venus harsh aspect to Venus and Neptune, I really need you to get help vetting these men out. Hire a third party. I don't give a fuck. Okay, what you got to do? Pay somebody, get you an astrologer, get you a license, somebody licensed in something, a private investigator, get divination. Bitch, I don't care what the fuck you got to do to sniff these type of niggas out. I need you to do it. I need you to get it done, okay? Because I'm going to come and check on y'all. I'm going to give y'all a pop quiz, okay? Listen, we got to stop it. We got to heal this, okay? These men, they know this. They are banking on you, okay? They don't have no blessings. They need a supply. They don't have, the universe don't give them nothing, and the universe don't give them blessings. So they looking for women like you so they could just move on in. They are not your projects. Stop trying to save these men. I need you to stop it. Stop trying to save these men. They are not your problem. You are not their mother. You cannot undo what their mother and their father done, whatever fucked up shit they went through in their childhood, okay? All right? So listen, that's all I got. Now, if I find out a little bit more, if I go through my stuff and find someone, I'm going to come back for y'all. But listen, y'all, understand me when I say, if you got this placement, it is very important. If you have any of the placements that I talked about, especially the Pluto and Venus one, you really need to heal. You really need to go get some help. All right, my babies. All right, that's all I got. I love you. Bye.